Welcome to Sommelier Mechanics. My name is Mario Luna. I'm a certified sommelier, and this is bad bottle alert. Okay, you go to this wine store, you see the aisles of wine bottles that are in that facility there, and the next thing you know, you see a bottle, you're like, oh, that looks fun. Let me try that. And then you open it up, you grab it, you pay for it, you bring it home, you open it up, you're like, oh my God, this wine tastes terrible. What happened? So let's talk about the telltale signs of a bad bottle. So I have one, and I'm not going to reveal the name of the wine because if that winery finds out, they would get really pissed off. So anyway, so this particular wine, I'm just going to look at it. First of all, I pick it up. You want to keep your wine at 55 degrees for reds, 45 for whites, give or take, depending on the wine. But we'll just use that verbiage for right now. But anyway, so this particular wine here, when I pick it up, it just doesn't feel that cold to me. I mean, I know you're watching this, but if you should just lightly just be cool, chill, and that keeps the optimal flavor of the fruit going. Another telltale sign is if you can just now focus the rest of the film on the bottle itself. If you can see here, see a little bit of a wine seeping out of the cork. The cork is the last line of defense for the rest of the wine here. This cork has chemicals that provides oxygen and keeps the wine alive. Because inside the wine, once the tannins or the acidity dissipates, so does the rest of the wine, because you really need components of water. You need carbon dioxide, you need acidity, you need tannins. There's so much that needs to happen for this wine to age. So when you open up that bottle, whoo, that's when love happens. But this one, because this is a bad bottle alert, I just want to point out that this is not a good bottle right off the gate. Also, if you have a foil around the neck and you have a hard time pulling out the foil and it's sticking to the top of the wine bottle, that is another indication, either if it's just a more generic bottle or that is a good indication that the wine is corked or past its time. We'll call it that. So I have here a candle wax dipped cork. So dip, and then the cork's already inside. There's no metal foil here. So with the candle wax, you just go right in. It's gonna get slightly messy here. And we just pull out. When you have candle wax, wine bottles, more than likely, I mean, it takes too long and it's really messy to clean the residual candle wax around the rim, so you just adjust. You just scrape off a little bit of the ends over here on a normal basis. But this is how you know the wine is just terrible. First of all, okay, it smells like vinegar. So that's not a very good sign. You should be able to smell some type of fruit or non-fruit component that's not vinaigrette. And then let me take off the cork and let me show you that. If you open up a bottle of wine, you know what a beautiful cork looks like, where it just shows all the wine, all the cork here, and then just a little bit of the red residue. Sometimes you'll have little crystals over here, tartrates here. But as you can tell here, the wine is warm. When it's warm, it's seeping through. It weakens the cork. It seeps through. So once it seeps through, you can see that the wine has already been decimated here. And then you can feel it. Sometimes you can smell the wine. And when you smell the cork, you should only smell the cork just to see if you smell like a wet dog or cardboard, because chances are the wine is off. This is a scary scenario. If you're in the hospitality industry and you open up a bottle of wine and you need to check the cork. Some sommeliers don't because they're just that magnificent with the nose. They can just tell just by looking at the cork. But if you're more of a novice, if you're new, if you're trying to figure out if the wine's okay, just look at the cork first of all. If the cork, I mean, if it's like this is done, donezo right here, absolutely. Yeah, so we're just gonna put this down. Let's just take a look at what the wine looks like color-wise. So if you lean it up against the background, if you look at the color, there's a little bit of like a brown tinge around the wine. That means the air is, the acidity just died, dissipated, it's turned into a vinegar state right off the gate. On the nose, I get no fruit anymore. I get a lot of vinegar. I mean, it smells terrible. See, the scary thing is, if you are dining in a restaurant, if you drink a cork bottle, this will cause frame error, and frame error is going to dissipate any taste buds that are in your mouth. It'll ruin your dinner. It'll ruin your dinner. That's why sommeliers need to be at the table. Make sure they open the bottle, or if you have a very knowledgeable server about wine, they need to see it, they need to detect it before the diner does. So this is what a bad bottle alert, this is what a corked wine looks like. If you have any reservations or questions, you need to go back to that wine retail store if you buy that bottle at that place. If they don't replace the bottle for you, chances are you shouldn't be there in the first place. But this is again, this is the bad bottle alert, and this is our Sommelier Mechanics. Hey guys, thank you for watching. I hope this video, along with all my other information, will help develop the sommelier in you. Come to my website and learn more.